It would be so easy if Dart literally puts out a filter there यार कि किसको APS चाहिए किसको नहीं चाहिए. What you do afterwards is once the documents are uploaded, आपको physical documents भी कभी-कभी भेजने पड़ते हैं, but आप direct यूनिवर्सिटी के पोर्टल पे जाके भी अगर कर रहे हो तो Welcome back again. Today in this video, we're going to talk about what documents you need to upload in the document section of UniAssist. I'm here with students who have just recently come to Germany. They did their own applications as well. So can one of you take a charge and explain like क्या documents उसमें जाता है? What goes a recurring document and what is only one-time document, please?
So for the one-time document, ना सारा education documents जो भी है, for example 10th certificate, 12th certificate, and all the degree certificates, including transcripts. And if you don't have your degree certificate, then you can upload your PDC. And other than that, you need to upload the other documents like passport, photo, and any internships or any experiences outside with the work experience, and language certificates like IELTS or GOITE or TOEFL. So these are the ones which are like a one-time upload. And if you're going to go with the recurring ones, it would be your SOP or the LOM. Other than that, I don't think so that any other documents need to upload.
Better to have the CV as well, because and it's according to the university. Some universities, if you're up according to the course, you need to tune your CV, and you need to make sure that the course and the CV that you have kept were in line. Whatever your interests and hobbies, those do matters a lot. Especially if you're applying for management courses, those hobbies and interests do matters a lot.
APA certificate is also important. So what happened with me was that I didn't have my APA certificate, but I had my the payment in confirmation that I had from APA, so I uploaded that on UniAssist. So UniAssist sent me a mail that we can't take your this process forward because we don't have your APA. So I mailed my college that that UniAssist are saying all this stuff. So my college mailed UniAssist telling them that please accept her application without APS, and they did it without APS also.
So one second. Any of the applications you were making, उसमें APS mandatory था?
Yeah, it was mandatory.
कुछ courses में?
कुछ courses में, yes.
And for you guys as well? Did you upload it on UniAssist?
Yes, we do.
Oh wow. Because अभी तक सिर्फ ये चल रहा था कि APS is only needed for getting the visa appointment.
Yes.
And slowly now they have started asking in the admission process as well.
Yes, as well. Yes.
Is it almost mandatory?
Yes.
Oh wow. Again, you have to really get to the timeline कि कब क्या document चाहिए. Because मैं तो अभी तक ये था कि यार it's only needed for visa, not needed for like admission process.
No.
But like where you did UniAssist ask you to send it later on or they just skipped that?
No, they just skipped it. They are like whatever other documents like APS you want to upload, you can upload it at your college website.
But अगर मैं 10 यूनिवर्सिटी में अप्लाई किया, तुम्हारे केस में तुमने एक यूनिवर्सिटी को रीच आउट करके बोला कि भाई यूनिअसिस्ट को बोलो एप्लीकेशन लेने मेरा,
Right.
राइट? यूनिअसिस्ट को अगर प्रॉब्लम होती है तो तुमको टेक्निकली 10 यूनिवर्सिटी को बोलना पड़ेगा ना?
Right. बोलना पड़ेगा.
Rather than doing that, we can just reform our timeline and plan accordingly and to get the APS first, because that is one of the major and the foremost important documents. So मैं सबको मतलब वही सजेस्ट करूँगा कि पहले आप अपना डॉक्यूमेंट सब कलेक्ट कर लो, फिर APS के लिए अप्लाई करो, and then you can plan accordingly.
So even Castle people, I had applied for University of Castle also. So they were like they didn't want the APS. So my application was sent like they without APS to Castle.
तो जिस यूनिवर्सिटी में ये अप्लाई कर रहे थे और या आप भी अप्लाई करोगे तो चेक कर लेना उनके प्री रिक्विजिट्स में क्या वो इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए बोल रहे हैं क्या APS चाहिए ही हमें और हमारा एप्लीकेशन यूनिवर्सिटी से आ रहा है. आई मीन फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए आपको, वो कहीं से भी फिर एप्लीकेशन ले, वो भले अपनी यूनिवर्सिटी के पोर्टल से खुद की वेबसाइट से मंगाए, वहां पर भी आपसे मांगेंगे ये APS फिर भी.
Yes, right.
So it's better that you get the APS topic sorted out.
Yes.
But you did not use any of your APS in the admission process.
No, I
Directly
didn't.
you used for the visa.
No, I used it. My college was like they gave me a deadline. They told me like Feb 30 you have to upload the APS certificate.
The university where you're currently studying?
Yes, right.
What was the deadline given?
Feb
Before you get enrolled or before you come here?
Before you get enrolled.
Okay. Do you want to add anything?
Yes, I missed applying for 2 universities. I do not remember the name because I do not have APS. Yeah, because APS is mandatory for a few of the universities.
Right.
Yeah, I keep checking because when I'm preparing the Excel, then I've kept whether the APS is mandatory or not. So we can see that in DART website. So in DART websites, it is mentioned whether APS is mandatory for the as a prerequisite for the admission.
It would be so easy if DART literally puts out a filter there, यार.
Yes, right.
कि किसको APS चाहिए किसको नहीं चाहिए. Now we have to individually go into each of the cards, each of the courses and see like किसको लिए चाहिए नहीं चाहिए, right? Anyway, so what you do afterwards is once the documents are uploaded, आपको physical documents भी कभी-कभी भेजने पड़ते हैं, but वो वहाँ लिखा होता है online only application or something like that, right?
Yes, right.
So यार ये सारे documents in general भी किसी और यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए भी अप्लाई होते हैं. यूनिएसएस के लिए तो हो ही रहा है. आप डायरेक्ट यूनिवर्सिटी के पोर्टल पे जाके भी अगर कर रहे हो तो सेम डॉक्यूमेंट्स pretty much देने पड़ते हैं, राइट?
Right.
शायद से उनके खुद का एक एप्लीकेशन फॉर्म होगा जो आपको रिस्पेक्टिवली भरना पड़े उस पर्टिकुलर यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए. दैट्स ऑल गाइस. मेक श्योर दैट यू चेक द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ दिस वीडियो. अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया तो लाइक करना एंड आई विल सी यू गाइस नेक्स्ट टाइम. बाय बाय.